Wall Street had a rough start to the week on Monday, with investors dumping stocks, rattled by mounting recession fears over Trump's shifting trade policies. Our Moon Hye-ryeon reports.
Wall Street saw an ocean of red as investors began selling their shares as soon as financial markets opened Monday amid heightened fears of a U.S. recession. The benchmark S&P 500 shed 2.7%, while the tech-heavy Nasdaq showed its biggest drop in more than 2 years as it slumped by 4%. Big tech stocks, including Apple and Microsoft, both members of the so-called Magnificent Seven, were at the center of the selling. Tesla plummeted by more than 15%, while chip giant Nvidia fell by more than 5%. Outside of stocks, Bitcoin also slipped below the $80,000 mark, returning to levels before Trump's inauguration. Comments made by U.S. President Donald Trump in an interview with Fox News on Sunday, when asked about whether he expects a recession this year, stoked market concerns.
There is a period of transition because what we're doing is very big. We're bringing wealth back to America. That's a big thing. And there are always periods of it takes a little time.
Experts say that the risk of recession is something that Washington is viewing as a necessary evil for the greater good, and they say that this is reflected in Trump's blasé response to recession fears.
These are things that they're willing to accept for that longer term, more stable, more self-reliant, stronger position for the U.S.
And this was supported by the White House on Monday, as its economic advisor Kevin Hassett pushed back on talks of a recession while calling a potential contraction a very temporary phenomenon. He backed Trump's tariffs on Canada, Mexico and China, claiming that the measures would bring jobs and manufacturing back to the U.S. This comes amid heightened uncertainty around the Trump administration's on-again, off-again tariff policies, with levies on Mexico and Canada pushed back yet again to April 2nd for goods under the free trade agreement between the U.S. and the two neighboring countries. With the U.S. set to impose another wave of tariffs on steel and aluminium starting Wednesday, eyes are on how markets will respond. Moon Hye-ryeon, Arirang News.